Everyone. So this is a sports talk, and I don't usually talk football at all, other than my Ravens. But the Super Bowl, I think it's fair to say that we need to boycott the Super Bowl until the NFL gets its S together. Think about it. The the Kansas City Chiefs have benefited from so many calls in the past two seasons that they could get a three-peat. And now I'm actually skeptical of them actually getting it because they never had to face the Bills in Buffalo. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to even face the Texans, and they could have, they almost lost to Joe Burrow this year and everything. And they just really got some, lucky bounces too. I mean, the Raiders could have beaten them. And I'm like, watching these games too, and I'm thinking they should have lost more games. They did not deserve to go 15-2 this year. And they shouldn't be the one seed. It really probably should have been Buffalo in the AFC, but that's the way the NFL crumbles too. I mean, if they three-peat this, it's not going to feel real. It's just not. And and there have been so many calls, and I think Buffalo really should be in the Super Bowl, even though I don't think they played that well. But it was those calls, it was the momentum that they lost that they could have had, and that one bad call that was ruled a catch in favor of Kansas City, even though the football hit the ground. It should have been incomplete. And then there was that fourth down play where they should have gotten that first down. That didn't happen. They should have had it after the third down play. And it didn't happen on either side. They like the refs were against them. They didn't want to lose that Taylor Swift money. It's like, well, okay. Well, if you want Taylor Swift to show up at the Super Bowl, okay, you can pay her to show up at the Super Bowl, but do not rig this for the fans who are essentially your customers. It- I mean, Kansas City, the Kansas City football team, and well, the Kansas City Royals and the Chiefs have somehow broken my heart as a Baltimore sports fan who grew up with the Ravens and the Orioles. The Orioles in 2014 and 2015 had to lose to the Royals, and then the Royals go on to win the World Series in 2015. And the Chiefs have beaten the Ravens, I believe, in 2020 and 2019. They also beat them, so it's like at times too. And I don't even remember the last time the Ravens beat the Chiefs in anything. I don't. But it's a shame too. And they could have actually beaten the Chiefs last year in 2024. But that's a shame too. I might be done with the NFL after this season. I don't want to watch another football game. I don't care about the New York Football Giants. I don't care about the Ravens. I don't care about the dead skins or the foreskins or the potatoes or the Washington potato skins. Um, or those commanders who don't command anything. Haven't, you know, I don't care about football anymore. I will watch before I put on another NFL game because if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl again, it's not going to be feel real. It just will not feel 99% of the time. Why would anyone want to stick around who's either not a Chiefs fan or just wants the game to go fairly? You know, you know, the NFL needs to learn a lesson, and because many people are going to boycott the Super Bowl, and and to top it all off, the Super Bowl is on my birthday, February 9th, on the first time in my life day, because it was always on like February 2nd, and the latest it ever went to was like February 5th. So this is a very interesting situation too, because it was like always of the month, or is like no, is it was like one of the first Sundays, I believe. It was like, one of the Sundays too. So my birthday just never would be on that same day. So this year it's not the case, and we lost, and and now I have to probably suffer through, a very bad birthday present of the Kansas City Chiefs winning. I don't the Commanders slash the Deads slash the Redskins and the football giants, before the Eagles. And it's like you grow up in the DC area, the 76ers or the Flyers, you're going to root against them naturally because the Mid-Atlantic is your sports haven. It's not Philadelphia. So it's if the Commanders got in over the Eagles, and Eagles just demolished the Washington. It's like, geez, there's so many people that are rooting for the Eagles that do not want to. And it's like, geez, can we just beat these Chiefs Super Bowl ring again? But there's a lot of speculation right now that the NFL has been rigging this for the Chiefs to win this entire time, and it's a shame too if that cannot, needs to be boycotted immediately. But I'm going to boycott this anyway too. I mean, well, other than the Super Bowl, I still am going to a Super Bowl party because I have obligations to. I'm going to boycott it. The Eagles could win 100-0, and I'll still boycott this organization because I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm not doing this. And all the brain damage and everything it brings, I think that I'm sorry. I don't want to watch this anymore, this product.